Hi, I'm James Lee. I have the unfortunate combination of having extremely high aspirations and extremely bad ADHD, as well as autism and depression. And so, what I'm trying to create this channel for is to document my journey. Um, I'm making this kind of as a last resort before kind of just giving up on accomplishing my goals. Um, right now, what I'm trying to launch is a startup that deals with autism, and I can get into more specifics like that about that later on. And a side business selling stuff, as well as various other projects I'd like to do. They all sound great on paper, but making them happen, and also as the founder of these things, it just doesn't work because I have such bad follow through. Um, as an example, I have literally maybe like 30 seconds of memory before I forget what I'm doing, and then maybe like 2 minutes that I can concentrate on something. Um, as an example, actually, I already forgot what I was going to say in this video, even though I had planned it when I started. It was okay in university because I had friends that were doing the exact same thing I was doing at the time, and it helped me kind of stay on track because we could try to align things. But as a person that's trying to found things, person that's trying to create things, it's and be the leader of it and stuff, it just doesn't work out at all. So although I've tried all the standard medications for, well, I'm referring specifically to ADHD right now with terrible executive function. I've tried all the medications and stuff in the past and all the tricks like the Pomodoro technique and all that stuff. It's not working out. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try the medications again. Um, um, I live in Vietnam. I'm going to try to look for a prescription to Adderall or something similar, even though it's turned out terribly for me in the past. Maybe now that I'm a little bit older, it'll work out a little bit better. Um, for me, in the past, Adderall, Vyvanse, Ritalin, all they would do is they would cause me to focus intently on the wrong thing still. For instance, let's say I had to finish a report, I would clean my dorm room, like perfectly polish everything, clean it, clean my shoes, everything, and then in the morning I still wouldn't have the report finished. Um, Another medication that I'm looking to try is Strattera. I failed on that as well. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I'm quite a depressed person. I've always been this way. Regardless of what happens, I'm just depressed. Um, and I think it made me significantly more depressed as well as nausea. I'm willing to try that again as well. And in addition to that, I'm going to be much more open with like my co-founders and and uh, people that I'm trying to work with and stuff about how I lack executive function for the most part, and that I need to be upfront with like my shortcomings, and then hopefully the good things about me can kind of make up for that. Um, and lastly, what I'm probably going to do is hire someone to effectively be my executive director. So instead of being attached to the companies that are legal entities, they exist, instead of being attached to the companies, the executive director will be attached to me and my products or projects and the various things that I'm trying to create. I'll give this about 2 years, and then I don't know what to do after that. Therapy, medications, all the standard techniques. I've tried them all. I've tried very hard. And so after that, I think I'll just kind of quit at everything. That doesn't mean offing myself. I think it just means going to live in the woods and just eke out an existence off twigs and raspberries or whatever, and just live the rest of my life, because having high aspirations and never meeting a single one of your goals is rough. Um, I I'm not proud about never meeting any of my goals. For me, if I put in 2 hours of work towards things that I'm passionate about, it's not like this is a job that I'm doing for someone else. It's things that I'm passionate about. If I can put in 2 hours of work of things that I'm passionate about for in a week, that is an amazing week. That is top notch week. And my coworkers and not coworkers, but my co-founders are starting to. I'm thinking that they might actually be losing faith because we're not making progress as quickly as we like. And I'd put that 90% on me. I'd put that 99% on me because I'm supposed to be the one driving this stuff forward. It's not happening. I lack I guess, executive skills. And if I write things down on the board, I forget to read the board. If I write things down on my phone, which I'm constantly doing, I forget to do that. I'm also extremely tired all the time, so I sleep minimum 10 hours. But it still takes me like 3 or 4 hours in the morning to wake up. So, like, let's say I sleep till 10, my brain doesn't start working until 2, and then maybe an hour of work. If I'm super lucky, I'll get an hour of work, and then I have to eat. Then I forget what I'm doing and I get distracted by everything else. Then I forget to check the board. I forget to check my notes. I forget what I'm doing. So, uh, executive function is effectively non-existent. What I'm trying to get through with this rambling video is ADHD. It's not fun, and ADHD at least normally makes people fun to be around. Maybe a little bit. They can seem hyper a little bit. For me, whatever fun aspects of ADHD exist, it's more than offset by weirdness from autism and being kind of depressed. And so it's tough. I can't be customer facing. I can't have a normal job because I would just miss work and I'd forget what I'm doing. And so I got to create my own work. And even creating my own work is really difficult. So many people love the projects that I'm trying to do. They're like, that's great, that's amazing. But me creating it, making it happen is near impossible. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Get back on stimulants, which I don't like. And yeah, I forgot what I was going to say. The last thing is that I've never tried is to hire someone to just help me out. And I hope that might be the trick that'll get me through it.